GV number, what's up? JBW Vlogs, how you doing? Man, I'm a little upset. I lost my footage for today's video. Like, I have all the B-roll, but I don't have any of the talking points or anything like that. And I was about to edit everything, and all of a sudden I looked through it, through all my footage, and it was gone. Damn. Oh man, how's y'all's day today? JBW. GV number, chilling. That's good. John, Devil's Lake, North Dakota. Ooh, I don't know. I was just recently up there in North Dakota, like you guys saw, but I don't know where Devil's Lake is. Sounds cold right now. Jeremy, what's up, man? Trying to figure out. Uh-oh, what did I do? This whole live thing. Trying to figure out how I can keep the feed longer on here. But it seems okay. There's a little something there. Andrew, do you like to drive at night? I love to drive at night. That's actually my favorite time to drive, just because everybody's out of the way, all the cars are out of the way, and of course DOT, that you guys know that love to pull me over. they're all asleep. Most of the scales are closed, but yeah, I do. A lot of people get tired driving at night, and they get real sleepy driving at night, but I don't. I just put me some good tunes and drink me some coffee and put it in the wind. I enjoy it. Definitely enjoy it. Craig A, what's up? Let's see. Jeremy. Yes, I did make it a week without a DOT inspection. Man, up until those inspections, it'd been 5 years or more since I've even gotten DOT'd at all. But it's usually, the way my luck works is, the way my luck works is that I'll get like just a bunch of stuff happen to me, like back to back, and for maybe a month or so, and after that it'll all go away for a long time. That's how it's always been. In 18 years, I've been DOT'd probably a good 10 times at the most, and the last 2 have been here recently. So yeah. John, 22 degrees. Where you at? I'm in northwest part of the state. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's cold. It's 32, I think, right here where I'm at right now. I'm in south of Chicago area, basically. See, if I tap a certain thing, the feed comes and then it goes. I don't know. It just came back. Carson, where you at, Illinois? Andrew, do you regret not buying a super sleeper? Dude, a super sleeper is way out of my pay grade. That's something. Yeah, that's a house, and I can't afford that. I got too many bills at home to be able to afford a super sleeper. But I'm good with what I got. Got plenty of room. It's comfortable. So no, I'm good with it. What was that? Let's see. You hear about the Seattle shooting? No, when was that? William, hello from Kentucky. Um, when was that shooting? It seems like they're happening every day now, so I don't know. Today, like a couple hours ago. Oh man. Wow, that's sad. Did a lot of people get killed? What's the price of death? Like 270 something? Somewhere around there. Andrew? Carson, you don't think nobody got killed? Good. Man, good. Thank God. It's just scary, guys. It's scary to go out sometimes. And, like, when I'm gone away from home and my family's at home, and I think about them all the time when they're going somewhere, that something could happen. Jeremy, Super Sleeper trucks, brand new, start off at in the 200,000s. Yeah. Yeah. I have a family, man. I got 2 kids at the house and a wife. I can't do $200,000 plus on a truck. Would be nice though. Maybe when I get older and the kids. Heck, now when my kids get now that I'm thinking, when my kids get old enough, man, I'm gonna hopefully be way past retirement because I got little ones, man. I'm 41 years old, and I have my 5-year-old son. I mean my 6-year-old son, sorry, and my 10-year-old daughter. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I can get me a super sleeper like that. Would love to do it though, to travel the country in something like that in a house, man. That's what's up. I would definitely love that. This camera. I just heard it was a big shooting. I don't think nobody was killed. Thank God. Thank God nobody was killed. JBW. I think that depends. Yeah, it does. It depends on where you're at. It varies quite a bit on the deaf part, for sure. Okay, I see now how I can kind of mess with this. I know it's a little late. A lot of people are about to go to sleep and stuff, so I just wanted to come on here and try to figure this whole thing out with the live feed or live. I think I got it now. Big Dog 379. What's up, brother? What editing software I use? It's called Filmora 9. I think it's like $35 a year for the software. I used to have the Adobe Premiere, but that Adobe it kicks your computer's butt, man. You have to really have real expensive. This is like $1,000 laptop, so it's a mid-grade, but you have to have a pretty powerful PC really to run Adobe. But yeah, I use Filmora 9, and like I said, it's like $35 a year or something like that. So yep, JBW Trucker Jukebox. Oh yeah, getting an RV, huh? Trucker Jukebox. Must be nice. Retirement is it's like they say, I'm gonna retire the day that I die, I guess. Jeremy, your dad drove for 20 years. Okay, that's cool. All right, Carson, you have a great night too, man. Appreciate it. Use Power Director. It's free, and you can use it on your phone. Okay, cool. Um, I have, the two GoPros and the Canon camera. So I don't really use my phone for anything as far as doing that video stuff. Um, they're good. The phones are good. They're just I just enjoy the whole process of putting everything on the laptop. This trucker's life. Good evening. Dude on the phone. Hello. Your name. CA, love the video. Stay safe. Thank you. Appreciate that. Mainly the GoPro. Okay. Yeah. These GoPros are awesome, man. These new ones. I don't know, what GoPro do you have? I have the 2.7s, man. Them things are awesome. Miss Tina, hello. Evening, evening. I can find a good editor for my laptop. Do it on the phone? Yeah, I've had it since. Yeah, it's funny. Happy Nick at 73. I am in Illinois, in pretty much the heart of it. I'm delivering at Wilmington in the morning, so if you know where that's at. I've never delivered there before. Oh, you have the 7 black? Yeah, I love those cameras. Do you have a lot of problems with yours overheating, or they're kind of glitchy? Like both of mine have their own they have their own attitude or mind, I guess. Mine are named Juan and Ramon. That's the name of my GoPros, and some of them have an attitude sometimes, and it's pretty crazy. You gotta get another SD card. JBW, yeah. Man, those things, man. Miss Tina, boyfriend left to Los Angeles yesterday. I hope he has a safe trip. Christian Cardosa, what computer do you have? It's an Asus. It's an Asus computer. It's a couple years old. I don't really know. I don't know if you know much about computers, but that's basically the Asus. Got a bunch of stuff on that, but yeah. And that's what I was editing right now. I had this trying to do an intro a little better than what I've had, but let's see. Show y'all, this is the intro that I've been kind of working on, but it's something that you guys have already seen. Yeah, I was working on that since I got bummed out about the whole the whole losing the footage thing. So My tricks, you still in Smoke City. Smoke City. What's Smoke City? Enlighten me. Scene B, what's up, man? Final Cut Pro, is that Final Cut Pro? Is it pretty good? How's it run on your laptop? Yeah, this Trucker's Life, yeah. Yeah, the heat, for sure. You're editing on a MacBook Pro? Oh, you got that big money. I can't afford no MacBook Pro. Things are high. Tanisha. Okay, well, thank you if you enjoy those intros. Yeah, I want to kind of keep them like that, but been kind of working on them here and there. I just enjoy messing with that stuff. I wish I would have, um, I wish I would have stayed like in touch with computers since when I got out of high school, a long time ago, and I didn't. And then up until recently is when I started getting into it again, and now I'm like stumped. Like there's a lot of stuff that I need to learn, and To one, hello, hello, hello. Ain't much going, just chilling. My truck specs, it is it's a 2019. Of course, it's got the Packard with the 515 horsepower, 13 speed. And that's basically it. I mean, it's pretty basic, I guess. Kind of like mid-grade. JDS, weather first. Hello from Maine. Maine, man, it's been years. That's one of the only states. I mean, I can say I've been there. I can say that, but not really because I just went across the state line, picked up a load, and left. I would love to go up. I heard Maine's beautiful. I would love to go up and check that place out. JBW, is your truck manual or auto? It's manual, 13 speed. Man, happy Nicka 30, Nicka 73. The torque, man, you're asking a bunch of specs, man, that I don't. Man, don't get me the line. I don't know what the torque is really. Yeah, yeah, it's one. It's crazy how that new law, that new rule that they came out with. But it wasn't YouTube, man. It's the federal government that's come up with that, and YouTube finally has to. Um, I'm supposed to know. My bad. I don't. Yeah, my bad. I'm not like I can work on things, and if something gets broken, I can replace it. I'm not no mechanic or nothing like that. But specs, as far as like, I'm not a big spec, into knowing all the specs about a lot of stuff. I know the horsepower and the transmission and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm not a big on the specs deal. But I can find out though. William, do you run an APU? No, man. I need to buy one. I need to buy one for sure. You know where they sell good used ones. 'Cause I can't afford a brand new one. But I do need to get one. These you know these new engines, they gotta have an APU, because you know it just messes up that whole DEF thing. Single bunk or double bunk? It's a owner operator spec, so it's single. There's nothing up here. Yeah, so it's owner operator spec'd out. That I can't tell you. Miss Tina, how long have I been driving? 18 years. 18 years. Antoine, 1 dead and 7 injured. Oh, man. Wow. May that person rest in peace. Antoine, how much I run a day? It depends. Depends. Some days I'll run my full clock. It just depends on how far. Today it was only a 350-mile run, so it wasn't my full clock, but it just depends. Orphans have driving 15 years. Okay, cool. That's great. So you've known him the whole, so you met him as a truck driver, I would assume. What's that? Darkerby? Darkerby, welcome to the channel, man. Where do you go? Where do I go? We normally, most of the time, if you go, like, if you cut a line from Texas and cut it straight up from the Panhandle and then over to the east is what we mainly run. Every once in a while we'll go to California, Arizona, but most of the time it's all over to the middle of the country and over to the east. Yeah, the real OG. Almost a year today, Miss Tina. Okay. Antoine, your brother-in-law used to drive trucks? Who do you drive for? Austin D. What's good? What's a good company to start with? Man, that is a broad spectrum, man. That depends, man. I hate to steer you in the wrong direction because I never went through that route. I was given, well, I started as a bus driver, school bus driver. That's how I got my Class B. And then my good friend of mine ran the company, a big nursery that had semis, and he let me borrow the truck there and get my license through them. But man, I know CR England. My cousin was there. I know that place kind of sucks. I have a good friend that was at Swift, and seems like that place kind of sucks as well. CRST maybe, or Prime. I've heard Prime's pretty decent. Your truck's not going to go fast, but you're going to get started. Giovanni Escobedo, saludes. Bienvenido from Dallas. Okay. Um, Happy Nika. They hire both. They hire both. They hire owner operators and company drivers. I heard the company drivers make pretty decent money. Ramiro. The real G, you drove for 15 years? Oh, okay. Blood pressure got too high. I got you. Yeah, I've kind of dealt with that here and there. The last DOT inspection, not the one I just did, but the last DOT inspection, medical card deal that I went to, exam. I had high blood pressure then. I was taking medication. Then they took me off of it. I'm not on it anymore. But if I continue the way I'm going, yeah, I'm gonna have to get it again. Giovanni, about hauling sand with TCT. Talking about sand like for fracking. The Marv Show, hello from California. The home of the construction state. Man, Houston be doing a lot of construction too, I ain't gonna lie. That's why you drive a bus, okay? Man, somebody's gonna hire you, man. Somebody will hire you even if you don't have the experience. You live in a big city. I mean, you got to really knock on doors, man. Somebody will give you that opportunity, for sure. Ramiro, saludes, hermano. Saludes. Do you need experience with tankers? 90% of the companies that are tankers, yes, you need at least 2 years of OTR. A year to 2 years. Martin Transport, I think it was 6 months to haul tankers, but I think most of them you do have to have experience. I know Schneider, if you go to Schneider as a new driver, I know they have a tanker division themselves. So you could go that route if that's what that's what you want to do. William, is the logbook rules the same in all states? Yes, that's state. That's the whole country. The only time that some of that stuff changes is like for, I know, like the bull haulers, the oil industry. Theirs changed. Theirs are different. Austin, play the the American Trucker Simulator. Pretty sure it's gonna be a little different. Happy, you've been driving for 13 years. Okay, that's what's up. Charlotte, North Carolina. Do we have a yard there? No, we don't have a. Our yard is kind of like at a tank wash, but it's not really a yard. But we get our tanks washed there. They're in Charlotte. Giovanni, in Midland. Yeah, they're okay. I heard they make good money. I've never done frac sand before, but I know they make good money. Eric, what's happening? Welcome, Eric. CA, you never done over the road? Come on out here. Come on out here. Was it Coachism? Am I saying that wrong? I'm sorry. What's up? Kevin, what up? Ricardo from Mexico City. Wow. I was in Mexico City in a layover for about 4 hours. Never got to go outside. I would love to visit, to go actually visit the city. Matter of fact, is it Ricardo? I'm in Illinois. Yep. Family traditions, transportation. Good evening from icy St. Louis. Yeah. I met a guy up in y'all know where Cadillac Ranch is in Amarillo. There was a Mexican guy there that was standing on top of one of the cars, and I just started talking to him, and he was actually crossing the United States on a Harley Davidson. He was celebrating his 50th birthday, and he was gonna be out on the road on his motorcycle for 50 days. And I met him there. And the reason I'm saying that is because the one that's from Mexico City, Ricardo, he told me that whenever I wanted to go to Mexico City, he owns condos and stuff, and just to give him a holler, and you know, I could stay up there for free. But that would be cool to go to Mexico City. That's close to where the Ruinas are at, right? Yes, definitely. I could go for a beer down there. Happy it's 32, I think. Here where I'm at right now. Let's see, Austin with a trucking company, hire if you take medications for depression, anxiety, and sleep apnea. For sleep apnea, I have sleep apnea myself. They will hire you if you have sleep apnea. The other two things, brother, I am not gonna lie to you. You'd have to find out from an actual doctor. Giovanni, what would I recommend? Peterbilt or KW? It's personal preference, brother. I like them both. Man, there's a nice KW out here right now. I'm tempted to put my shoes on just so you guys can see it. You know what? Let me do that. This KW is one of those that sneak through here. It's one of those that that haul LP, and that sucker is nice, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But the choice, I mean, I've always liked Peterbilts, man. But I would drive whatever out of those two, as long as they're the big classics, you know. Those are my favorites. I've always wanted a Peterbilt of my own, man, and when I got the opportunity to get one, I just went ahead and did it. All right, let's see if I can show y'all this truck out here. Ooh, it's gonna be chilly. Chilly. All right, check this out. I'm gonna turn y'all around. There it is. Tell me that ain't a nice truck. See, it's another LP hauler. Austin, have I driven a Volvo? Yes, I have. I loved it. The only thing what I loved about the Volvo was the interior, the room they have inside. Man, the Volvos have. I had the big Volvo, so they had all right. They had a lot of room inside. I love that truck. It turned good too. But I had a lot of problems. I drove an early DEF or an early EGR Volvo, and I had a lot of problems with it. So, but yeah, I like it. Freightliner is the only truck that I really had a lot of problems out of. I've owned 2 of them, and man, those trucks. Zillow, Atlanta, Georgia, in the house. What's up, Atlanta? But yeah, Freightliners. I mean, if it's the truck you drive, I mean, I ain't gonna knock your truck, whatever. But man, it just, I kept putting money. The Freightliner I had a Cascadia, 2013 Cascadia, before I got this truck, and I spent $36,000 in like a year and a half on repairs on that truck. Yeah, that was a lot of money. Eric, yeah, it was a nice truck, right? I like the colors, man. I like them bright colors. It looks good. Maybe not for me, but I like looking at them. And that must be a new. I don't know, some of you guys that are really good at knowing trucks. That looked like I don't know, like a new model or something. Well, it says it on the side. I ain't going back out there. It's cold. Tawan, my truck looks nice and new. It's dirty, but thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, it's a 19. It's a 2019. I don't even have 100,000 yet. I got 95,000 miles on it. Almost. I'm about to be a year in 2 weeks with this truck. Giovanni, yeah, right. That's there. You go, Mike. I knew one of y'all was gonna know. A W990. That's a new truck, right? Should have named Ryan. Should have named the channel Steering Wheel Holder LLC. Why is that, man? Damn. Yeah. Adrian Chapa. What's up, brother? Yeah, the Freight Shaker. Yeah, you're right. Freight Shaker, what the KW is what they call it, a K-Whopper. Peterbilt, Peter car, or large car. Just came out last year. Oh yeah, Mike? Oh, that replaced the W9, really? They're not making a W9 no more? Man, those are some beautiful trucks. The front of this truck is it's cool looking, but I mean, I don't know, like the W9 is just a classic, you know, that big classic look. I know they're about to change. 2020 is the last year for the Peterbilt, this model 389. I know it's supposed to change next year, so we'll see what happens with that. And my location now is Illinois. Ramiro, they're still making a W9? Cool. CA, sorry about the Texans. Yeah, sorry about the Texans too, man. Golly. That was, man, how do you go from winning the game to, like, you're way ahead and then you get way behind? Like, yeah. I was gonna be the next person on TV or on a YouTube meme or something, throwing something at the TV, pissed off at my TV. The real OG Chiefs, huh? Yeah, well, y'all took us out. What can I say? But for Super Bowl, I'm going for the Chiefs. I like y'all's quarterback for sure. I've liked him, you know, I've liked the way he plays since before we even had a chance. Urix, Portland, Oregon. Ooh, man, I love Portland, Oregon. Voodoo Donuts. That's what I remember about Portland, Oregon. I went and went around town and went to Voodoo Donuts. That's some good stuff. We just got one in Houston too. So yeah, that's what's up. Austin D. Where am I from? Well, I live in Houston, well, the Houston area, but I am from El Salvador. That's the country I was born. My parents brought me here when I was 3 years old. Yeah. Man, Nicolas, I don't know the first the first two names you have on that, Nicolas. I don't know how to say that. I don't want to butcher your name. Good evening to you. Who do I think is going to win? Chiefs. That's what I want to win. The real LG. You laughing at me, huh? CA, the Chiefs, yeah. Yeah, he is. He's really good. That dude, you can't lie though. Our quarterback's pretty good too. He pulls off some pretty crazy stuff. But yeah, man, y'all scored that quarterback, man. That dude, the way he throws that ball, man. Giovanni, is that Texas Chrome from the show? That's the company you talking about? Texas Chrome Transport? Yeah, Adrian. Yeah, they started the game good, man, and we exploded. Mike, what state am I in? Illinois. Está fría la cosa aquí. The dash says 37 degrees, but y'all know it's picking up heat from the outside, from the truck, from the engine. So yeah, Voodoo Donuts is the spot. Sure is. They sell donuts there that I'm not going to talk about them on this channel because you know, we try to keep it light here. But they sell things at Voodoo Donuts, guys. If y'all look it up. I like the eclair though, with the caramel eclair with bacon on top. That's my favorite from there. Se vendieron los Texas. No me digas eso. Don't tell me that, man. Come on. Montreal. Nicolas from Montreal. Okay. Andrew Jones. What's good? Just chilling. Sorry guys, can't relate. Go Cowboys for me. Giovanni. You know, a matter of fact, my son's name is Giovanni. And that dude, man, that dude is 6 years old. And where's his tattoo? Oh, it's covered up with the watch. My son, he's 6 years old, man, and he is a Cowboy hater to death, man. That little dude, I don't know where he got that from, really. I mean, but like my sister comes over and my brother-in-law, and they start talking about he starts messing with my son about the Cowboys, and my son's like, get out of here. Yeah. North Palm Beach last night, 34 degrees. Really? Dang, Eric, it was that cold down there? Sheesh. Eric, dang, bacon donut. Hey man, I'm sorry, but you can pretty much put bacon on anything and it's pretty decent. But it's like a strip of bacon on top of the caramel on the eclair. It's good. ain't even gonna lie. Do I like soccer? The way we play in Europe. I played soccer when I was a kid, but I don't hate it. My son plays soccer. My little 6-year-old, he plays soccer. He loves soccer. I don't hate soccer, but I never really got into it. Like a lot of my family, they're like Real Madrid and Barcelona and all that, but I don't get into that. Ramiro, you're a Texan fan too? That's what's up. Am I waiting for a load? Or no, I'm waiting to unload. I unload in the morning. Nicolas, I love your channel, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. I really do. Andrew, any advice for a new trucker? Come on, guys, help me out. Those of you that are truck drivers, let's give advice to Andrew here. The advice to become a truck driver, you're already driving, I would assume. Man, try to go, I know you don't know about the old school maybe, but to try to go back to the old school, man, where the biggest advice is you see another man with his hood open at a truck stop, you see somebody backing up at a truck stop, get out and help, man. Get out and help. Extend your hand. Go back to how trucking used to be. I had a guy, man, that back in the days, he saw me at a rest area, broke down. He saw that I had my door, or my battery box off, because I had slept with the lights on and the truck was off. And this guy went and delivered, came back, and helped me start my truck. And he didn't have to do none of that. And I offered him to buy him lunch. He said no. He said, you're going to pay me by helping the next person that needs help. And that was like 15 years ago, and it's been stuck in my head ever since. So I've been paying back, man, ever since. Every time I see somebody who needs help, I definitely go out and try to help them. So as a new truck driver, man, hey, welcome to the family. Welcome to the trucking family. And hopefully you become a trucker. Not like a lot of people they consider themselves being a steering wheel holder. So if you're here for trucking, welcome, for sure. Get your rest. Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep. Surviving. Was that California life? Enjoy your videos. Thank you. How's your tax bill going to look like this year, owner operator? I should be all right. You know, I have kids. I have small kids and stuff like that, and I had some write-offs, so I should be all right tax-wise. I should be getting something back. Mike, don't be afraid to get out and look. Yeah, get out and look, for sure. Yeah, do not get afraid. Don't. You know, whenever you show up to a truck stop and you're gonna back up, or not even a truck stop, at a shipper or whatever, get out. Yeah, get out and look. Turn your radio down, because sometimes you're gonna hear a bunch of people talking noise about how you're backing up. Don't even pay attention to that. Just concentrate on what you're doing. Make sure you don't damage your truck or anybody else's truck, for sure. Great advice, man. Great advice. Ramiro, 24 years. That's what's up. You are my senior. Yeah, Andrew, you're welcome. That's what we're here for. That's what this community is for, is to help each other out. John, have you ever been to Europe? And what is your favorite other country? Never been to Europe. Would always love to go to Europe. If I could travel the world, man. I mean, I travel the United States because I'm privileged to have this job and be running around, and can't I wish I could afford to travel the world. What the countries that intrigue me the most is the Asian countries, just because it's way difficult to communicate, and I think that would be fun to be hard to communicate. But would love to go to Europe for sure. Definitely would like to do that. Nicolas, you changed it just to Nicolas. Okay. Thank you. It's a lot easier that way. Commercial vehicle since 92. CA since 92. Okay. It's pretty much the end of the past. Man, I don't know what the Toretta's trucker, and I'll butcher your name too. You all hazmat. That's what's up. Yeah, it does beat having to pay for a claim for sure. Man, for sure, for sure. CD radio, Giovanni. No, not really. I don't use my radio that much. I did put it back in here because y'all got onto my butt for not having one. I mean, I've had it, but I just didn't use it. But I put it back in here. So Ramiro, you learned from your dad in '74. Oh, he is. Wow, that's awesome. It's crazy because I actually taught my dad how to drive a semi. He taught me how to drive a car, of course, but he wanted to drive a semi, so I actually taught him how to drive a semi. That was pretty awesome, for sure. All right, guys, this thing has gone way long. I do enjoy talking to you guys though, and I kind of figured this out, so the way I have it set up now is going to be better to be able to respond to most of you guys. John flies from Austin to Oslo at around $500. I can teach you skiing downhill. Man, John, I don't know if I'm going to be skiing, man. I might be rolling downhill. I think I'm going to be falling and rolling down the hill, but I would like to try it. But we're going to have to start on the little hill first. Oh, man. That's funny right there. I'm a subscribed. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm very happy that you are going to join us. It's just a positive community. We have people here, a couple of people that post crazy stuff, and I just kind of, I just ignore that kind of stuff. We're gonna try to push on and be positive and be happy and smile and have a good time. That's at the end of the day is what this is for. Happy and drive safe. Thank you so much. Adrian, what channel do I listen to? You listen to on your CB radio? 19. Oh, it does the static thing? Yeah, there's a lot of adjustments, man, that you got to do with those CBs. You just turn this. Let me see. Yeah, see, I don't even know right now. We're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave it quiet. Yes, good night. Good night, guys. Good night. Thank you guys for joining me. I had a great conversation. I don't even know how YouTube is gonna try to put this up. That was way too long. I think probably, I don't know, it feels like an hour. I really enjoyed it though, for real. I enjoy y'all's company. Enjoy reading your comments, and maybe one day I'll get to meet you guys. I would love to meet you guys. I was down 16. Hey man, what part of Washington are you talking about? Before I go, Channel 16. Yep, I've heard of that being up there too. Nicolas, sleep well. Thank you. Likewise. Is it daytime over there? I forgot to ask that. Let's see. Yeah, because I used to I used to go to Pasco, the Pasco Nicolas daytime. Okay. It's midnight here. I used to go to Pasco, Washington to do the onion run for Easter Day Farms. Sunnyside. That's that area. That's the same area, right? Sunnyside and Pasco and Kennewick, right? This is the Tri-Cities. If I'm not mistaken. Do you know John, it is 10 a.m. in Norway. Okay. Ooh, Norway. Wow. Giovanni. Thank you. You be safe too. Yeah, talk to you on the next stream. For real. I really enjoyed it. Adrian, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I used to go up there for my the guy that owned the trucks that I would run was Enrique. Yeah, the Garzas are big up there. They run a lot of trucks up there. Last name Garzas from that area. Yep. They'll do the onion run, man. That was fun, man. Being up in the mountains, in a semi, in the sand, hanging off a mountain. Yeah, that was fun. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and go shut it down for the night. Get some shut eye. I gotta say, I appreciate you guys for joining me tonight. You guys have a wonderful night, and we will see you guys on the next stream. I wasn't even gonna do this tonight, and I actually enjoyed this more than any other time. So let's see. Again, yeah, we do a lot of corn and onions. Okay, cool. Paul, what's up, Paul? Man, I was waiting for you to come in. I knew it was around the time that you're up and about. What's going on, brother? What's up, man? I love reading your comments, man. For sure. You seem like you're a good dude, man. Yep. That's awesome. I looked up that truck that you drive too. That's a pretty cool looking truck, man. That is pretty awesome looking truck. John, I am going to NYC and the Philadelphia and DC next month. Reg T, hi from West Australia. What's up, Australia? How y'all doing? I have a cousin that lives in Brisbane, wherever that's at. Down Horsehaven Hills, yeah. Oh yeah, Paul, you're starting your shift, huh? Well, good morning to you, and good night to me. All right, Paul. Well, you be safe out there. Take care of yourself. Everybody else out here, be safe out there. Take care. Be good. Be kind to one another. Y'all know the whole thing. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, Paul, go ahead, man. Do your thing. Do your thing. Take care. Be good. Peace, guys.